Manipulators are not reasonable people. Matthew 27, verses 20 through 23. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Jesus. The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Jesus, which is called Christ? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. Now, here's where the not thinking correctly comes in. Barabbas was an insurrectionist and a murderer. We find that out in Mark 15:7. Barabbas was also a robber, John 18:40. His name, Bar Abba. In the Aramaic, Bar means son. Abba means father. So Barabbas means son of the father. Who was his father? Well, Mark 15:7 and John 18:40 show that he was an insurrectionist, a murderer, and a robber. John 10:10, the thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. John 8:44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. Ephesians 2:2, wherein in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. The thing is, Barabbas was more in line with who the Jews were expecting the Messiah to be. The Jews at the time had actually expected two Messiahs, as they had trouble justifying the prophecies into one person. They called these Messiah ben David and Messiah ben Joseph. Now, Messiah ben Joseph was thought to be the meek and mild suffering servant, but Messiah ben David was thought to be the delivering conqueror who would destroy all of Israel's enemies. And that's the Messiah they were expecting. They didn't know it's the same guy who would make two visitations to the planet. Under Roman occupation, the Jews expected the Messiah they called Messiah ben David, who would come and deliver them from Roman oppression. But Jesus came as the suffering servant the first time. So essentially, the Jewish leadership chose to let someone who was a son of a father free and crucify the son of the father. They let free the son of a devil, or the son of the devil, and they crucified the son of the father. They knew what they wanted to do, and they didn't care that Jesus was innocent of their charges. In life, and this actually happened, a woman had said she wanted to be, as a matter of fact, everything I've told you has happened, but a woman said she wanted to be friends with a man. They got together many times. They went out. She was always telling him, oh, I'm so happy that we're friends. It makes me feel so good that we're friends, and it's nice to have a friend like you. And she called him up one night and started screaming at him. She was angry that he never tried to date her. And he was like, whoa, wait a minute. You said you didn't want to date. You said, you were clear, you only wanted to be friends. Her response, yeah, I knew you were going to bring that up. I can't believe you're using my words against me. Excuse me for a second. So essentially, she was clear. She told him, I don't want to date you. But later, I guess she changed her mind, and she wanted to date the dude. He was operating under what she told him. And when he honored what she told him, she tried to manipulate the reality as though it was his fault that they were not dating. Folks, this is not the communication of a reasonable person. And the funny thing is, the guy actually liked her. And had she approached this situation as a reasonable person and just said, I changed my mind, I'd like to date you. He was single, she was single, they liked each other. He would have most likely been romantic with her. He said he was glad that she came at him like that, though, because it showed her true nature. And he had no problem at that point cutting contact, because he did not want to be in that situation where somebody could just snap at a moment's notice.